Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be starting a new project of reading one chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam every day. There are 348 chapters, so that's almost a year-long project. I saw that the chapters are very long. It goes up to page 83 from in the book that I have. I forgot from what page, but like many pages, some 60 pages, 70 pages, something. I cannot read that. I cannot commit to reading that the whole thing every day. So I'm not going to be reading the commentaries. I'm only going to be reading the text. I'm not even going to be reading the shlokas. So in the first chapter, there are 23 verses. So I'm going to be reading 23 translations. That's a lot also, but I'm just going to be reading them through, and that's okay. This whole project is only just to read through the translations only. So yeah, if you're interested, you can come along for the ride. And within 1 year, in less than 1 year, we will have read the Srimad Bhagavatam, just the translations only, not the Sanskrit shlokas, not the commentaries, but just the translations. I think that will be extremely useful, considering, I mean, it will be something. It will not be the ideal thing. Ideally, I would want to read the whole thing. Ideally, I would want to listen to so much. There's just so much to do. But this project was suggested by somebody on this day, the same day that my Bhagavad Gita 2-year project ended. This morning of this lecture that I was listening to, this Maharaj suggested that today is an amazing day because it's Mauni Amavasya, Jan 25th. Today is Jan 28, 2025. And it's Mauni Amavasya here in Seattle, although in India it's going to be on Jan 29th. And it's past midnight, so the YouTube upload date is going to show Jan 29, but it's actually, well, actually, you guys can't see that, but it's actually Jan 28. Um, so, yes, I'm very, 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 very grateful to Bhagwan Shri Krishna for giving me this project. It was completely unexpected, completely shocking. I shouldn't be shocked anymore at the way Bhagwan Shri Krishna helps me. But for the last few months, I've been thinking, what is my next project going to be? What is my next project going to be? What should I do? And this morning itself, on the last day of my Bhagavad Gita project, I was told, it's as if that Maharaj felt like that Maharaj was just talking to me directly. I mean, it was an online class. He had no idea that I exist. I mean, he knows that I exist, but he doesn't know that I'm watching the video or anything. He was speaking to a different audience. But it was as if he was speaking to me. He was saying, read one chapter every day, and this way you will be able to finish the Srimad Bhagavatam in less than a year, and do it. And I'm like, okay. I needed a project. I want to learn the Srimad Bhagavatam. I want to read the Srimad Bhagavatam desperately. I've had the book set with me, the physical book set with me for 2.5 years. I've never opened it until now. And yeah, I want to read it more deeply, but this will be amazing to just at least go through the translations. So yes, I can feel Bhagwan Shri Krishna's mercy on me. I'm very, very grateful for it. And if you want to come along for the ride, you're very welcome to. Whenever, however much you want to, whenever you want to, you are very welcome to. Okay, so let's call out to Bhagwan Shri Krishna. We do this Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times before we start. I like to do that before starting to read. So I'm going to do that and then we can read. I'll share screen and we can read. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us in this project, as help me in this project as I'm starting it today on the first day. Please help me. Please give me the motivation, the strength to continue to do it and to finish it on time. Yeah, please be with me in this journey and please help me use this to increase my bhakti for you, increase my prem for you, increase my bhav for you. Please help me use this to come closer to you. This is non-different from you. Please help me understand that and realize that, and please help me attain you, because what I want more than anything in the world is to have you Radha Krishna in my life. Please help me. And please help me improve my chanting through this process. Please help me improve my bhakti through this process. Please help me come closer to you. Okay. Okay. Let's do the Mahamantra once also, and then we can start. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. I shall share my screen. I'm not reading the introduction, preface, anything. This is just a very simple project. Only the translations of the chapters. Okay, so there are 23 verses here. We're just going to read the translations only. O my Lord, Sri Krishna, O son of Vasudev, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Sri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. This is reminding me of the Brahma Samhita first verse, like, Sarva Karana Karanam, he is the cause of all causes. He is only It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, and as one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen in fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, though they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. So before starting, everybody I don't know who is speaking right now, but they are saying that I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate on Sri Krishna. Basically, he's just saying I meditate on Krishna, who is the absolute truth. So starting off by acknowledging Krishna. Okay. Text 2. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavad Puran propounds the highest truth which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth in reality is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truths uproot the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need for any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of the Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within the heart. So I've heard this said many times. If you read the Bhagavatam, you are going to have Bhagwan Shri Krishna in your heart. I'm very curious what is going to happen by the end of the year. By the end of 348 days, am I going to have the Lord situated within my heart? I will pray that is so. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, and women, the mature fruit of the desire tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Shukadev Goswami, therefore this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Once in a holy place in the forest of Naimisharanya, a great great sages headed by the sage Shaunaka assembled to perform a great 1,000-year sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Lord and his devotees. Just give me one moment. Okay, so um, there was a 1,000-year sacrifice for Bhagwan Shri Krishna. We're so lucky we don't have to do 1,000-year sacrifices. All we need to do is chant. Text 5. One day after finishing their morning duties by burning, by burning a sacrificial fire and offering a seat of esteem to Srila Shuta Goswami, the great sages made inquiries with great respect about the following matters. So one day when they were doing in the middle of their 1,000-year sacrifice, they asked Srila Shuta Goswami some questions. Text 6, the sages said, Respected Shuta Goswami, you are completely free from all vice. You are well versed in all the scriptures famous for religious life and in the Puranas and the histories as well, for you have gone through them under proper guidance and have also explained them. So they glorified him a little bit. And then text 7, being the eldest Vedantist, O Shruta Goswami, you are acquainted with the knowledge of Vyasadeva, who is the incarnation of Godhead, and you also know other sages who are fully versed in all kinds of physical and metaphysical knowledge. They said, okay, you know Vyasadeva as well as others. Text 8, because you are submissive, your spiritual masters have endowed you with the favors bestowed upon a gentle disciple. Therefore, you can tell us what you have scientifically learned from them. So since you know all of these people, could you please tell us what you have learned from them? Text 9. Please, therefore, being blessed with many years, explain to us in an easily understandable way what you have ascertained to be the absolute and ultimate good for people in general. Yeah. So, because you have learned all of that, please explain to us also what is the absolute and ultimate good for people. Text 10. O learned one, in this iron age of Kali, men almost always have but short lives. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed. That's so true. Text 11. There are many varieties of scriptures, and in all of them, there are many prescribed duties which can be learned only after many years of study in their various divisions. Therefore, O sage, please select the essence of all these scriptures and explain it for the good of all living beings, that by such instruction their hearts may fully be satisfied. Okay. So there are many scriptures and everything. Please tell us the essence of all of that and explain it for the good of everyone. So they're being kind also. They're not just saying explain it for our good. They're saying explain it for the good of everyone. Text 12. All blessings upon you, O Shruta Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. They're blessing O Shruta Goswami, and they're saying you know why Krishna appeared as in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. Text 13. O Shruta Goswami, we are here to learn about the personality of Godhead and his incarnations. Please explain to us those teachings imparted by previous masters or acharyas, for one is uplifted both by speaking them and hearing them. So I'm very grateful that I'm speaking, at least the translations, if not the actual shlokas, and I will be uplifted and hopefully be able to have Radha Krishna in my heart. So they're saying, the sages, we are eager to learn about God and his incarnations. Please speak about them. You will also benefit, we will also benefit. Text 14. Living beings who are entangled in complicated meshes of birth and death can be freed immediately by even unconsciously chanting the holy name of Krishna, which is feared by fear personified. Yeah. So we can be freed from material entanglement even by unconsciously chanting the name of Krishna. O Shruta, those great sages who have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord can at once sanctify those who come in touch with them, whereas waters of Ganga can sanctify only after prolonged use. So this is the thing that I've been hearing a lot about lately, that taking bath in Ganga or going to Kumbh Mela and all of these things, it will give us punya. And what does that punya mean? That means that it is good karma which we have to burn off. That's not helpful. We don't want that. We want to get rid. We're still going to go to Swarg after that. We don't want that. We want to get out of this material entanglement completely, and the way to do it is to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, um, and where, because the water of Ganga can only sanctify after prolonged use. Text 16. Who is there desiring deliverance from the vices of the age of quarrel, who is not willing to hear the virtuous glories of the Lord? Like, everyone wants to hear the glories of the Lord. Text 17. His transcendental acts are magnificent and gracious, and great learned sages like Narad sing of them. Please, therefore, speak to us who are eager to hear about the adventure he performs in his various incarnations. So, please tell us about the acts, the leelas, the pastimes of Krishna, because even great sages of like Narad speak of them. So, please tell us about his adventures, his leelas, and his incarnations. Text 18. O wise Sutta, please narrate to us the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnations. Such auspicious adventures and pastimes of the Lord, the Supreme Controller, are performed by his internal powers. So, again asking for stories of his incarnations. Text 19. We never tire of hearing the transcendental pastimes of the personality of Godhead, who is glorified by hymns and prayers. Those who have developed a taste for transcendental relationships with him relish hearing of his pastimes at every moment. Please tell us about his pastimes, his leelas, and we never tire of it, and those who have developed a taste never tire of it. Lord Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, along with Balram, played like a human being, and so masked, he performed many superhuman acts. So now they're glorifying Krishna Bhagwan, that he played like a human being. Text 21. Knowing well that the age of Kali has already begun, we are assembled here in this holy place to hear at great length the transcendental message of Godhead in this way, and in this way perform sacrifice. So one of the best yajnas, this is something that I'm learning lately so much nowadays, one of the best yajnas we can do is using our ears, is to hear about the transcendental message of God, hear Hari Katha. The most important thing we can do, the biggest service we can do is hear Hari Katha. That is the biggest yajna that we can do, and chanting. But hearing, hearing and chanting both. Text 22. We think that we have met your goodness by the will of providence, just so that we may accept you as captain of the ship for those who desire to cross this difficult ocean of Kali, which deteriorates all the good qualities of a human being. So they're saying that Kali Yuga is horrible, it will deteriorate us, and we think that we have met you, O Shruta Goswami, O wonderful person, we have met you just so that we may accept you as the captain of the ship, who want to cross this ocean of Kali, who want to cross this ocean of Kali Yuga. You are the captain of our ship, you are our leader, please tell us. Text 23. Since Sri Krishna, absolute truth, is the master of all mystic powers, has departed for his own abode, please tell us to whom the religious principles have now gone for shelter. Krishna was alive there at the end of Dwapar Yuga, and this is the beginning of Kali Yuga. So he had just departed. Parikshit Maharaj was Krishna's, Arjun's grandson, and he is about to die. He's been cursed, and the last 7 days of his life, he basically had come to his guru and asked, what can I do in the last 7 days? And his guru had narrated, Shukdev Goswami had narrated this entire Bhagavatam to him in 7 days. So basically, Krishna had just left. So that's what he's saying. He's departed for his own abode. Please tell us to whom the religious principles have now gone for shelter. Like which guru? Because Krishna would have passed it on down to somebody who would have passed it on to somebody. So these religious principles have now gone under that guru's shelter. Okay. Thus concludes chapter 1, day 1, Canto 1, chapter 1 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the first 23 texts. Wish you all a day filled with lots of spiritual growth, and wish you lot of new energy and motivation and excitement in starting new projects. At least I'm wishing myself that, and anybody who wants to come along for the ride. Wish you all a very beautiful day. Radhe Radhe.